tide sweeping us along against our control.
Hey everyone! If you're a fan of epic fantasy, then you're probably as excited as I am for the upcoming third season of The Wheel of Time on Prime Video. The Wheel of Time Season 3 promises a challenging new adventure for the Dragon Reborn and company, and there are already a ton of exciting details. Prime Video brought the fantasy novels by Robert Jordan and eventually finished by Brandon Sanderson to the small screen. Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master. In today's video, we're diving into everything we know about The Wheel of Time, Season 3, the release date, cast, story, and some juicy teasers from the trailer.
This tower is destroying itself from the inside out.
Release date Prime Video has officially announced that The Wheel of Time, Season 3 will premiere on March 13th, 2025. Yes, it's a bit of a wait, but it will be worth it. This season is going to be packed with intense developments and major plot twists, so I'm sure it will be worth the anticipation. Even before the second season had aired, The Wheel of Time was already renewed for a third season, which is a testament to the show's success and growing fan base. However, the production did face some delays due to the 2023 Hollywood strikes, meaning it wasn't able to release in 2024 as initially planned. But now, the wait is almost over, and we'll be getting a 3-episode premiere on March 13th, 2025, with the remaining 5 episodes releasing weekly after that. So mark your calendars because you don't want to miss this.
He will lose the last battle.
Trailer breakdown. Now that we know when to expect it, let's take a deep dive into the Season 3 trailer that's already dropped. We've gotten a glimpse of what's to come, and it looks like we're about to see things heat up in a way we haven't before. The trailer is filled with hints and imagery that point to the beginning of some huge shifts in the story. For those of you who have been following the show, you know that there were some major secrets being uncovered in the White Tower by the end of Season 2. The Black Aja, a group of Aes Sedai secretly working for the Dark One, was definitely a major plotline, and it seems like their cover is about to be blown wide open. The trailer confirms this, showing Siwan and others lifting Liandrin, who's definitely one of the Black Aja members, into the air as we see what can only be described as power weaves exploding in the sky. It's intense. The trailer even features a line from the Amirlan Seat herself, where she says, "We cannot stand behind these walls and pretend we still have control." It's clear that the White Tower is falling apart from the inside out, and things are going to get much more complicated as the battle for the world intensifies. But let's not forget about Rand al'Thor, the Dragon Reborn. The trailer shows Rand declaring, "We're going to the last place anyone would ever look for me," which hints that he's headed to the Aiel Waste. If you've read the books, you know this is a big deal because Rand is about to face some of the most challenging trials of his journey in this desert land. One of the big reveals in the trailer is the moment when Avienda, one of the Maidens of the Spear from the Isle, is seen talking to Rand. She says, "Our people have been waiting for the Kara Karn's arrival. To think it might be you." This is a direct reference to the prophecies of the Aiel people, who believe that the Kara Karn will be their savior, and potentially their destroyer. We're clearly gearing up for Rand to embrace his destiny as the leader of the Aiel, though it looks like not everyone is happy about it. And what's going on with Moirhine Damodred? Well, it appears that she's traveling with Rand into the Aiel Waste, but her life will be on the line. In the trailer, we hear her tell Lan that she's had a disturbing vision in the rings where she saw multiple futures where Rand dies. The only way for him to survive, according to the vision, is if she doesn't. It's heavy stuff, and we can't help but wonder how this will play out in the coming season. Of course, it wouldn't be the Wheel of Time without a good old-fashioned battle. We get a glimpse of Perrin back in the Two Rivers, but things aren't exactly peaceful. We hear an authoritative voice say, "We don't win battles with politics and prophecies. We win with armies." It seems Perrin is leading a group of soldiers against a fresh wave of Trollocs, but there's a lot more going on in the Two Rivers than just battles with monsters. The trailer leaves us with more questions than answers, but that's what makes it so exciting. What will happen to Egwene after her time with the Seanchan? What does Elaine mean when she says, "Make them believe in you, and they will follow you to the ends of the earth"? And what's going on with Mat Cauthon and the Horn of Valyr? These are all huge plot points that we can't wait to see unfold.
Rand dies. And the only way...
The story of Season 3. If you've read the books, you probably already know that Season 3 is based on the Shadow Rising, which is the fourth book in Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time series. This is where things really start to get intense. We're entering some of the most pivotal moments in the saga, and the show is about to tackle some pretty huge developments. That said, there's a bit of a twist here. Since The Shadow Rising is the fourth book, there's a possibility that the show will either skip or blend elements from the third book, The Dragon Reborn, into the story for this season. Given that the second season already adapted The Great Hunt, which is book 2, it makes sense that Season 3 would jump into the events of The Shadow Rising. In this book, we see Rand, Mat, and Egwene heading into the Aiel Waste for different reasons, while Perrin heads back to the Two Rivers. If you've been following the show, you'll know that the Aiel are already involved, with Avienda and others calling Rand the Kar-Akarn, the prophesied leader. His journey into the Aiel Waste will be crucial, and we're going to see some major character development as he confronts his destiny. Meanwhile, the villainous forces are growing stronger. Lanfear, who was introduced in Season 2, will continue to be a threat, but we also have Moghedien, another of the Forsaken, to contend with. Moghedien is a powerful dreamwalker, and she's poised to play a significant role in the coming season. The trailer hinted at a potential alliance between Lanfear and Moghedien, which could spell disaster for the heroes. And with Ishamael dead, the remaining Forsaken are still out there, so the stakes are higher than ever. Cast for Season 3. As for the cast, we can expect to see some familiar faces return in Season 3. Rosamund Pike is back as Moiraine Damodred, Joshua Stradowski as Rand al'Thor, Zoe Robbins as Nynaeve, and Madeline Madden as Egwene Alvaire. Plus, Daniel Henney will be reprising his role as Lan Mandragoran, and Marcus Rutherford will be back as Perrin Aybara. Newcomers will also join the cast in major roles. Shore Agdashlu will be playing Elida do Avrini Aroyhan, and Eas Sedai of the Red Aja, who is hostile toward Moiraine. Olivia Williams will portray Queen Margaery Trekhind of Andor, while Callum Kerr will play her son, Prince Galad. There's also Isabella Bukhari as Fail Bashere, who's set to become an important character as a Hunter of the Horn. We're also going to see some new characters like Nukaka Koster Waldau as Bear, Salome Gunnars Dottir as Melanie, and Bjorn Landberg as Ruark.
This is what I was born to do.
Our nerdy thoughts. That's everything we know about the Wheel of Time, Season 3 so far. We've got a lot to look forward to in this season. From Rand's journey to the Aiel Waste to the growing tensions within the White Tower, the stakes are higher than ever, and the fate of the world is on the line. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any updates leading up to the release. What are you most excited about for Season 3? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Now what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.